Hello my little tadpoles, my name is Aethros, and welcome back to my Road to 120 farming series. Now, today I'm going to be doing episode 3, and I'm just going to be woodcutting while I'm talking about this, because it's just about, like, a little guide, I guess, to 120 farming. But, I'm just going to be talking about all of the XP and every kind of little detail that goes into farming. Not really as in like herb runs and like all the other things you should plant for best XP methods or whatever. I'm just going to be talking about how much XP I get per day, how long it's going to take me, how much money it costs, along with like putting in other things, all that stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to get started here. Now, obviously, I'm doing 12, well, I mean, you don't have to do this. You can do 6 normals and 6 fruits per day, but what I'm doing is I'm doing 6 fruit trees and 12 normal trees per day. So, obviously, my trees for getting 120, obviously, is, I don't know why I'm saying obviously so much, but I'm doing palms and magics. I know they cost, like, a shitload of money, but, they're really worth it, and I mean I've kind of lost quite a lot of money from it. Not really. I think in my last, I don't know how much money I had in my last video, but I had like 100 mil and like 100 mil worth of items. I had like 85 mil or something, and then I had like 20 something mil worth of items, and I got hacked and lost like 100 mil worth of shit, and that was also in teletabs and runes and all that stuff. Surprisingly, I didn't lose any saplings. Like, I don't think I had that many saplings, but I had my, saplings and stuff just sitting in my bank. I don't think they realized that they could just right-click and click salvage seed to get, like, it's like a chance of getting the seed back, but they could have gotten that, so I don't know why they didn't. So I don't have a lot of money to be able to do this. I mean, I have done the calculations. I mean, I would have definitely been able to get 120 farming with the amount of money I had, but I kind of don't have that anymore. So I've been stuck with around 3 to 5 mil a day, just making more money, and then ending up with around 3. After I like make the money, I end up with around like 2 to 3 mil a day at the end of the day. And anyways, so I'm just gonna get on with the things here. So with the palm trees, obviously you get 110 XP for planting it. For checking it, you get 10,150 XP. And then from harvesting all 6 of the coconuts, which you should be keeping by the way, that is 249 XP. So altogether, per day, that's doing 6 per day, that's 63,054 XP. So, that's already pretty good, I'd say. I mean, obviously, as a low level, that's really good. But, and then you're also getting, with 36 coconuts that you get from the 6 trees, you're you're gaining, sorry. I don't know why I said using. But you're gaining 132,084 GP. So the price of the 6 palm tree seeds is 729k, basically. And adding the price of, or I guess deleting the price that you get from the coconuts, I guess, it's like 600k, I guess. It's estimation, whatever. I don't feel like doing the math for that, because anyway, so you're spending around 600k for that, which is pretty good in my opinion, rather than other people who just don't sell or don't keep their coconuts, because I know I used to do that, where if I were to pick the fruit from a tree or something, I'd just drop it. But even when I was doing papayas, I had realized that keeping the papayas would save me quite a bit of money, and it eventually got me around $1 mil back from doing the trees. But I mean, I guess it's not, if you think about it, if you're really, really rich, it wouldn't really matter, but even if I was rich, I would still do that, just because it's an easy way just to save, like 100k, I mean, like, why wouldn't you do it? So anyways, so that's for the palm trees, and now we're going to be moving into the magic trees, which is where you get most of your XP. So with planting the magic trees is 145 XP, and checking the health of them is 13,768 XP. So in total, you're getting around almost 14k, which per day, doing 6 of them is 83,478 XP, and doing 12 trees is 166,956 XP. So, obviously, you can tell that it's quite a lot of XP per day, and then also if you add in the warbands, you know, whatever. But for the price of the magic trees, this is what surprises me by the fact that, like, not a lot of people have 99 farming. I mean, obviously there's a lot of people that have 99 farming. It's just, I don't understand why people hate farming so much, because it's such an easy, it's like one of the laziest skills possible. Like, I mean, it may take a while, but it's so easy to do, and it's so cheap, it's not even funny. So, 6 trees per day, 6 normal trees per day is 787k, or 788k basically. And then 12 trees is 1.5 mil. Now, tell me, 2.1 mil, or actually, I think it's 2.1 mil. Actually, I haven't calculated, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's 2.3 mil, apparently. That's how much GP you're spending per day by training farming, which is getting you 230,000 XP a day. I mean, in my opinion, that's really, really, really cheap, because you can just go, what I'm doing right now, honestly, I'm just going to the Rororius things in the Ascension Dungeon, and I'm just sitting there for like maybe an hour or two, or however long I feel like sitting there, and I'm getting like, I don't even know how much, like maybe 2-3 mil GP per day, and that's probably like the easiest thing you can do. I mean, there's spots in there that some people know about that, like, you know, that nobody's there. So I mean, it's pretty easy to get money in RuneScape now. I mean, if you don't feel like getting the, or doing Rororius or Frost Dragons, all that stuff, then I guess that's not really a big deal because of something I'm going to be explaining later. But, I don't really do, okay, anyways. So, I have down, also, for the bonuses, I guess, is my dailies, which I'm doing. I only have 2 of them down, so, actually, this is kind of a problem, because I guess there's different versions of Jack of Trades. I just realized this. But, I have, for the crystal tree, if you guys have a max cape, I guess, if you're going for, like, high XP, or if you happen to get a crystal acorn, then if you plant that tree, that's obviously another 50k, I believe. I don't know how much it is, how much XP it is. I just remember getting it, and it was like 100k for me because I had bonus XP or something. But, every single day, you can harvest from that tree and get a free 15,000 farming XP. Now, that's like, that's a little more than Jack of Trades, but I believe, I'm just gonna do the math for this, so like 15 fucking thousand times 365. Oh, that's like, yeah, that's 4, wait, I think I did that right. That's like 5.4 mil XP a year. Just in a year of doing it every single day, just clicking once. Just once. Just once. Yeah. It's a free 5 mil XP, along with Jack of Trades. I mean, if you do your Jack of Trades, the first tier of Jack of Trades, every single day, you can get around 5 mil XP per year. And, I mean, especially if you have the higher tier versions of Jack of Trades, which I'm not really going to spend it on that, just because I want to get the legendary green fingers, even though I don't do herb runs that much. But, that's a lot of XP that goes into your, like, affecting the price and the amount of time it takes you to get 120. So, then, of course, at the end, I have herb runs. Now, in total, for planting and harvesting, 6 of each, you know, or whatever. And then I also have, it's more of like, this is more of a luck kind of thing, I guess, because the average, I think, around the middle is 6 herbs per thing, mabob, I think. And I just have down 8k XP for total. The cost of buying the seeds you need is 227k GP, and then the gain you get by selling the dwarf weeds. This is dwarf weeds, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but I do dwarf weeds, so I just had it down as dwarf weeds. And I know there's higher XP things, but I just did dwarf weeds because it's money. I don't know. So you get 655k GP, and then the profit is 427k. So if you do that 5 times a day, just because that was my schedule, I had it down as because of school and all, you know. Well, I had it down so that if you do 5 per day, which is probably the maximum for me just because I go to bed around like 10 or 11 or something, you can get around 2.1 mil GP per day just from herb runs, and then you're only spending 2.3 mil GP per day. That's quite good. But at the moment, I'm just gonna say this just so you guys can get the time or whatever. But today is October 15th, sorry, and the time that I actually calculated the exact XP, or in like day amount of time and stuff, and price was on September 25th. So that was when I was at 35.4 mil XP, and the amount of time it took me that I calculated was 257 days, and the price of it was 592 mil, and the price of it with herb runs is 42.7 mil. Now, if you didn't do the herb runs every day, I guess it wouldn't really matter because, I mean, if you were doing something like frost dragons or a different money making method, it wouldn't really matter. You just gain money over the time. But honestly, it's way more beneficial to do the herb runs, because if you think about it, just 5 herb runs a day, that's only going to cost you 42.7 mil for 120 farming. And then if you do the Rorarius or Frost Dragons or something, you're just going to be gaining money. I mean, you're not even going to spend money. It's just you're just going to get free money, you know? I mean, not really. I mean, obviously you're going to be spending it, but you're not really going to lose money that's going to be noticeable because of 120. Because if you really want 120 farming, I mean, you're obviously going to do it. This is what I think. But I'm just trying to get it as fast as possible, so I wanted to do the fastest thing, and I'm just going to be spending my money while I go, because I don't really have much money. And it's like, yeah, I've been just sitting underneath 10 mil GP for like a few weeks now, so it kind of sucks. But anyways, so that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to show you guys that about my method of making money for farming, and of all the XP methods and everything of doing farming. Also, I don't think I put this into the thingamabob, but super compost should only cost around 2 mil for all the super compost that you need for 120. So I mean, that wasn't really a big enough factor for me to put it in there. I mean, 2 mil, that's 1 day of work. I mean, you're only adding 44 mil. What the hell is that gonna do? So anyways, that's pretty much it for me, and of course my fucking magic tree still isn't grown, even though I planted it at 12 o'clock, and it's 12 fucking o'clock right fucking now. What the fuck? It's nothing, ugh. It's annoying. It's annoying. Just gonna mine here. Anyways, so yeah, I'll see you guys later. And I'm at a happy 40.9 mil XP right now, almost 41 mil, and then when I hit 50 mil, I'm gonna be really fucking happy. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.